Hi everyone, it's me from my channel. Just keep in mind the size of the pan and the amount of batter that you will be pouring into the pan. It's very important. For the measurements in this recipe, I'll be using both cups and grams. Both are very important. So make sure that you have both of them so you get the right consistency for the batter. Today, I'm going to show you how you can make a sugar-free birthday cake. This is actually one of my favorite recipes. Again, we don't want anything sticking. So by spreading it evenly, you ensure that nothing is going to stick to the pan. Next, we're going to put that into our preheated oven and we're going to bake this for 30 minutes. Or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. It's super simple, super easy, and it turns out delicious every single time. And you can enjoy this without any guilt. So, let's begin. In a large bowl, combine your cream cheese and your butter. Until next time, eat real food, use clean cookware, and stay healthy. You want this to be nice and fluffy, kind of like what we did with the dry ingredients earlier. When the cake is done baking, you want to let it cool completely before you frost it. So I like to put it on a wire rack and just let it cool completely. Once it's cooled, we're going to take our rubber spatula and we're going to spread that cream cheese frosting on top. If you want to spread it evenly, just like we did with the batter. All right, and then you can get creative. You can do whatever you want with the frosting. You can just leave it like that or you can pipe it on top. You can add sprinkles, candles, whatever you want to do. So mix this on high speed for about a minute or two until it's nice and fluffy. After that, add in your vanilla extract and your salt and mix that on low speed until just combined. Again, we don't want to overmix this. So for this recipe, I'm using a 9 by 13 inch baking pan. You can use any size that you want. I like to use the powdered version of the same one that I used in the cake, the Stevia and Erythritol. And again, you can adjust the sweetness to your liking. You have a beautiful, delicious, moist, amazing sugar-free birthday cake. Everyone will love this one. It's super easy, super simple, and it turns out delicious every single time. You can add in more or less depending on how sweet you want the frosting to be. But for this particular recipe, this is how I like it. So I'm going to continue to mix this on low speed until it's fully incorporated. Again, you don't want to overmix this. All right, so first thing we want to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease our pan. We don't want anything to stick. So just take some butter or some type of oil and just lightly coat the bottom and the sides of your pan. Now once that's done, we're going to set that aside. Next, grab your dry ingredients, cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. This is a lot of flavor. This is good. All of these things together, they all go in a large bowl. Next, start adding in your granulated sugar alternative. Now we're going to mix everything together until it's nice and fluffy. That's when you know your dry ingredients are fully incorporated. Now this is when you want to start adding in your wet ingredients, your vanilla extract, and your water. You want to mix this on low speed until just combined. You don't want to overmix this. That's very important. Once you see that it's all combined, you're good to go. Now, I like to use a mix of stevia and erythritol. Stevia is very sweet, so I used less of that and more of the erythritol, because erythritol adds that kind of nice little crunch to your teeth when you eat it, but you can use whatever you want. And the cool thing about this is you can really adjust the sweetness of this recipe to your liking. So if you like it extra sweet, add in a little bit more. If you don't like it that sweet, you can always cut it down. So just keep that in mind as you're adding in your sweetener. Next, add in your eggs. Now we're going to pour that into our pan and we're going to use a rubber spatula to spread that evenly. While that's baking, we're going to work on the cream cheese frosting. After that, slowly start adding in your powdered sugar alternative. Once that's done, we're going to set that aside. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching.